Welcome to Brickwork Ratings podcast. Today, on account of Women's Day, we have a very special guest, Manvi Ranjvanshy, the founder of Women Entrepreneurship Foundation, Leads by Actions. As an advocate, she has shared her experience with numerous female owners, which in turn has made a great contribution to their respective business growth as an entrepreneur. And as a philanthropist, she has also contributed her knowledge and experience in various projects like Juris Law Offices, My Legal Advisor, Judicial Coaching India, Women Entrepreneurship Foundation, Auto Foundation, and more. Thank you so much, Manvi, for joining us today on Brickwork Ratings podcast.
Thank you so much, Tina.
So according to you, the latest national sample survey, where women entrepreneurs just managed to cover about 14% of the businesses in India. Can you tell us what is holding them back and why are investors very reluctant to invest in a business venture that is primarily founded by women?
See, Tina, as far as my experience is concerned, I believe that nothing is holding females back. Yes, numbers don't lie. There might be 14% of female participation as an entrepreneur, but that doesn't mean that something is holding females back. Right? You just name any sector, whether it be pharmaceuticals or legal or any sector, and you will find at least one female or in top 10. So I believe that just segregating or just limiting by saying that, okay, something is holding females back, I'll not vote for that. See, companies or industries, they run through various departments. There is not just single department which can be, credited for the success of a company. There are various departments, and you will find, see, everybody is on LinkedIn, right? You will find many females in the top position, leading their department well, which is contributing to a company's overall success, right? So I believe that nothing is holding females back. And when we talk about investors, so again, I will say that, see, from 2020 to 2022, India has been the major country, a startup country. They have named a startup country. In fact, recently, our Honorable Prime Minister has also declared the National Startup Day, right, in January only. So I believe nothing is holding investors also back in investing females-owned businesses. All they need is ROI. What will be their return on investment if they are investing? So again, I will not vote for that something is holding investors back from investing in a female-owned businesses, right?
Right.
So yes, the participation has to be increased, and there are many factors for that. There might be, for example, we take, as a female, I will say that we take our family very seriously. Obviously, men also take their family very seriously, but we give our families a preference. So that might be one reason, or that might be a thing that, okay, we take a leap. But I believe that nothing is holding them, both investors as well as females, back somewhere.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. I think we hope to see a gender gap close, each passing year. And it's great to see that, Delhi has overcome Bangalore even in the startup national capital of India. But according to you, like we see that there are some struggles that businesses have faced in the start of the pandemic, and there are some businesses which really flourished during the time of COVID. So, can you throw a light on how startups can actually repurpose them in times of COVID?
See, there is a very famous say we use in our daily life: go with the flow. See, I believe that COVID has created opportunities, open lot of doors for us, especially the people, irrespective of gender, who are very friendly with the technology. See, for example, earlier we were just working pan-India, right? If I just talk about myself, we were just working pan-India, but in COVID, we expanded international. We went international. See, that was just because of technology and because of the time of crisis. Yes, there are many other challenges also we need to learn, and we need to learn how to go with the flow to cope up. And now it's not the time that we can say, okay, I don't know this thing. If we want to flourish, if we want to grow, if we want to succeed, we have to make sure that we learn and we apply it, and then we take it forward. So I believe we should be it's high time that we consider technology as our best friend. So I believe, yes, technologically, we need to get advanced, especially as a female. I will say that we need to learn how to take care of our finances, how to take care of our websites or digital marketing, or, scaling up our businesses. And we need to do that ourselves.
Right. Yeah, I think that's very important, gaining insight into a particular technology and actually working on it will make us move ahead, right? And especially in
Very
times
true.
like these, there's no option but to, pivot and learn. So in
And
terms,
once you learn, yeah, sorry, just once you learn it, you actually enjoys it, and you see that how easy it is and how simple your life is.
right, definitely. I think all the mundane work can be, pushed on to technology. That really helps. In terms of stability, like, do you consider that there are some liquidity options that some startups or MSMEs can bank on? And can you tell us about some liquidity management for startups?
See, I will not name any particular over here, yes, but there are multi liquidity options available in today's world, right? I am from a legal background. So, but we say that when you start a business, see, I'm very optimistic on that if you are starting up with a business, it will be and it should be profitable from day one. If it is not on profitable on day one, you cannot make it profitable. It is very difficult to make it profitable in coming 5 years. So you have to consider while starting or while going into a market before launching your business that it should be profitable from day one. So for example, I'll just say that if we are into a schooling business, because the schooling business has been hampered the most in the COVID times, right? So we need to make sure that how we can keep our reserve funds separate from our expenses, daily expenses or recurring expenses funds. And there are many schemes from which you can curate your market, your time deposit, marketable securities, liquidity options, right? There are many schemes and many options, and there are many startups, right, who are there to help you out in that. Which I believe that monthly saving scheme is something, either you are a startup, you are an individual, or you are a company, or you are an industrialist, that you need to focus on.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll keep that in mind. I think monthly saving schemes and having reserve funds, keeping it separate, just to ensure that it is sufficient, and also being ensuring that you're profitable from day one, so that long term there can be profitability. Going,
Just
yeah. Go ahead, please.
just to add on that, we should keep this thing in mind that whatever our recurring expenses are, we don't need to vouch for that after 3 months. For example, I have an employee or a team of 50 members, so I need to be very sure of that in coming 3 months we should have some liquidity scheme, something like that we do not have to how to say, expose our profits to pay the salary of our employees. So it
Right.
should be something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, one of the challenges that also we found in small scale female entrepreneurs is that there is a lack of state knowledge about the resources that they have, in our country, and how these policies can actually support them. So, how does the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship address this challenge? And are there some policies or schemes that women can exclusively avail of?
Yes, Tina, there are many. And see the skill development institute, these are working, you know, day and night to help out females, and irrespective of gender also they are helping out, but their main focus is on females. See, we all know that the India is agriculture based economy majorly, right? And there have been many issues in farm laws also recently. 60% of the manpower, I will say, the woman power, 60% of workforce in agriculture even or otherwise also is females. So now long gone days when we used to say that acha female, we are not able to find females there, or females are reluctant. Even when you see any road is, you are seeing any construction of highways or something, there are females working out there with their kids. They're playing in the side, and the females are working, and they are taking our economy to a next level. So few of these schemes I say that are and they are for different income group. For example, there is one scheme in the name of Udyogini scheme. So the families, unka jinka, the annual income is less than 40,000 rupees. Only they can avail this scheme for their startups. They can be in agriculture, or they can be in handicrafts, like that. Okay. The another scheme is Mahila Udyam Nidhi scheme. Okay. This is also for MSME. And there is just their focus is to bridge the equality gap. It is also for female, right? Mahila, because they have used the Mahila Udyam Nidhi scheme. Then there is this Dena Shakti scheme. Okay, it is up to rupees 20 lakh, right? The Udyogini scheme, which was for annual income of 40,000. Now you can see, right, that there is a categorization, like 40,000 to 20 lakh rupees. Then there is this Indian government, along with the Niti Aayog, have launched a women entrepreneurship platform also a couple of years before, and there are venture capitalists, sponsors, those who are sponsoring and investing in the female owned startups. So there are many schemes through which women are giving they are being giving preference, and they are doing wonders.
Yeah. I just want to know, is there one GTM strategy or go-to-market strategy that is, once one ideates, and innovation is past the stage and you are reaching out to your customers in your market, is it, how can you redesign the GTM strategy if the product is in place, but the market is not the same because it's pre and post-COVID? People have gone from a physical marketplace to an online marketplace. So can you tell us a little bit how you can pivot in that sense?
I believe, first of all, see, it was the same before the COVID and during the COVID and after the COVID, that we need to identify our targeted audience, right? And the second thing is we need to identify our competitors also. Now there is hardly any brand or hardly any product in which you will find monopoly. There is a huge and very tough competition. So you need to be very good with the pricing. You need to be very good with how you can satisfy your customer. And the most important thing is after sales services, right? So for example, during the COVID, Myntra, Amazon, like Flipkart, they were on boom. So you need to understand that if you are a product based business, right? So on which platform you should launch your product, and what is the after sales service that you can provide them, right? With the best product margin. The same thing is available in 100 rupees and the same thing is available in 1000 rupees. Now you have to see and identify that where you want to pitch it, in the segment of 1000 rupees or in the segment of 100 rupees, and both will flourish, right? So this is the important thing, that we need to understand our demography, our geography, and the most important is price competitors.
Right. I think it's good to say that we have to revisit our 4 Ps, just again, when you want to do same strategy or, pivot in a post-COVID scenario. So thank you so much, Ms. Mari, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to hear from you and hear also about legal aspects, and also general business knowledge that women can have in the startup space. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tina. I just wish all the very best to my viewers, along with you, that take care of your brand like your baby.
Yes, thank you.
So,